I'm Dr. Jenny Yu, Healthline's medical expert and the head of medical affairs. As we approach the 2-year mark of a global pandemic, Healthline Media is shining a light on the breakthrough technologies and innovations that are shaping the future of health. From virtual care, to climate change, to psychedelic therapy. We're talking to some of the innovators who are driving change in healthcare and have the power to change the lives of many and transform the future of health.
Virtual care is transforming the way that we're interacting with healthcare. Not only does it reduce barriers when it comes to travel, to cost, to accessibility, but it also reduces shame about reaching out for help for your own health.
I think virtual care has been huge in reducing stigmas that are around very human, universal things. If you've gone through something that's really specific or really personal, there are ways that you can join communities virtually to talk about that and get support. You're going to probably feel more comfortable talking to someone about that experience in the comfort of your own home, and maybe just more likely to set up that appointment, because reducing access, reducing any friction to care is going to be so key.
It's all connected. What I put into my body absolutely affects my mental health. How I'm feeling about my work that day absolutely affects my physical health. How I feel about my community and my integration with my community all affects both of it. The opportunity we have is to have more holistic healthcare that is more integrated with technology. If you think about all the data we're giving to meditation apps, and we're giving to our nutrition apps, and our doctor when we go in person, all of that should be following us along our healthcare experience.
The effects of climate change are right in front of us. From droughts to wildfires to extreme weather, this is an existential threat. And even small changes to the climate can have wide-ranging effects on public health, from asthma to heart problems and airborne diseases. Humans aren't well equipped to deal with drastic changes in our environments over long periods of time.
Climate change has a profound impact on human health. For example, we're seeing individuals who are going to be predisposed to heat strokes. There are going to be water shortages that will impact the quality and the quantity of water that people have access to. We will see increases in infant mortality due to changes in maternal child health. We are seeing the immediate health impacts of the climate crisis. I think one of the most important ways to mobilize people to act is to educate folks on the importance of climate change and how climate is going to impact their everyday lives. Governments are going to have to act. Businesses are going to have to act. Communities are going to have to act. And individuals are going to have to act. This is an all hands on deck crisis that we're dealing with.
Psychedelics, when used in the right setting and the right context, may have the potential to revolutionize the world of individual and collective health. Historically, they've been used by indigenous communities in religious ceremonies and spiritual rituals, but today they're earning attention as an alternative medicine to help treat and improve overall well-being.
The reason psychedelics are such powerful therapeutics is because they tend to address the root cause. A lot of people with PTSD were having to take 1 or 2 psychotropic medications every day to just mask the symptoms. And in that masking, sometimes they even kind of numb the patient's emotions overall. Psychedelics aren't aimed at the symptoms, so either in the journey or perhaps in that integration after the journey, people are very often able to drill down to the root cause or the limiting belief that came from a trauma or something else perhaps in their childhood, and they can work on the source of that post-traumatic stress instead of just chasing the symptoms day after day.
Studies are coming out in terms of MDMA and psilocybin that they reduce stress and that they can reduce the harms of stress, heart attack, heart disease, hypertension, diabetes. It should be our #1 priority to make sure that there are inroads, that there is funding, that there is education. I think there is a great potential for that to happen because of the nature of psychedelics being based in healing, being based in expanding consciousness.
The future of health is impossible to predict, But one thing is certain, new innovations and discoveries have the potential to radically transform both physical and mental health. Let us help guide the conversation by involving everyone.